Hi Dr. Chin. Making this video here for you tonight. Hopefully it's going to help a little bit in shedding some light on some of the things we've been doing with the orthotic. Right here in my hand, some of the modifications and some of the things I've been recognizing and noticing. First off, as you know, my two main symptoms are my medial side of my right heel and the iliac crest in my right hip. Right here, pain right in here, and how it wraps around my back and pulls down through my glute into my hamstring attachment point there. It doesn't go much lower than the attachment point, but it's still really tight from the top here all the way around, down and through. The modifications that you made, as you know, the first one was posting the forefoot both up on top here, and you put a pad across here as well that kind of posted it, my forefoot as well. That the combination of the two, right, the posting here and on the bottom and then on the top right here, that really immediately I noticed a big improvement in the tightness in my hip and down through my hamstring. It's not gone, but we're definitely on the right track with doing some kind of forefoot posting. What I did notice, however, though, was on the bottom side you had a pad this wide all the way across. You can see the taping here. This is residue from the felt pad. I had to shorten it this way. I had to make it much more narrow. I couldn't have it this long, and the reason is because when I was standing, it felt as though I was standing like this, like my toes were way up in the air and my heel was way down, and it was just too much, too far forward, too much padding. I think I just need something right in this area here, right in underneath here, to post the forefoot, whether it be from underneath or from on top, I don't know, but the combination of the two, the posting of the forefoot there and putting the pad here as well on the forefoot, that really helps. We're on the right track there, definitely. Did not help my heel pain at all, and that's why I phoned you and we talked on the phone, and you suggest kind of doing a similar type of thing in the back. I'll get to that in a second. Another thing I noticed that you had padding. You had padding extending all the way from this forefoot post all the way back across the arch here. You can see again the tape residue. You had padding all through here, all through the arch. And I had to remove that because again, it felt as though my foot was, when I was standing, I was like this, and as I would, geez, it's really hard to show you, but as I was transitioning forward from a heel strike to forward, I was caught. My heel was getting stuck down low, and I mean it's better with my hand even. My heel was getting caught like this, and I couldn't go forward anymore because of all this. It was like sitting in a bucket, sitting in a hole here with my heel. Now that back to the posting of the rear foot. Here's what I did to the rear foot. I put kind of similar to what you did on the forefoot. I put padding underneath here. Okay, if you can see that real well. Put padding underneath here, underneath my, and I also, again, just like you did on the top, I put more posting on the top. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Posting on the top, and then on the bottom, here's the arch, heel starting here, and right where it feels like I'm just kind of caving in on my heel down there, I posted that whole area, and that had an immediate improvement on my heel pain. It's the first time in 2 years with these orthotics or without these orthotics. Even before I came to see you last year and got these are a year old. Before that, I was taping my feet every single day. Got these orthotics. They helped, but even this whole past year, I was having to tape my feet every day, just around the arch. But it wasn't the same. It wasn't helping. I mean, I shouldn't say it wasn't alleviating my heel pain 100%. Putting the posting here on my heel and then underneath here, a rear post. Immediately, I haven't had to tape my feet in the last week or so since the last time I taught you on the phone, and you suggested that, so I did it, and it is working great. It's not perfect. The heel pain is not completely gone. It may not be in the exact right spot or the right degree or the right amount. Maybe I need more or less. I don't know. But we're on the right track with a heel post, and we're on the right track with a forefoot post. Other observations I have for you, just kind of in general, the arch itself never really felt like there was much there. I have, as you know, extremely high arches. I don't want to go 180 degrees on everything, because the orthotics did help, but I never felt a lot of support in the arch area. It never really felt a bunch. I don't know. It might be something to think about. Maybe I need a little bit more. I don't know. Another thing is, again, the back here, the heel. It's hard to see from the orthotic, I know, but I always have felt that as I would hit the ground, on the lateral side of towards the rear of the foot. I'm not a big heel striker. I'm more of a flat foot striker, but nonetheless, I would hit towards the back on the lateral side, and this orthotic always made me feel as though there was a huge, massive torque, if you will, massive snap, just bam, down to this position, where now my heel is in the pronate position and caught down here. So I don't know if we want to do something about that, but just I know when I run on a treadmill, bare feet, outside, what have you, I land in the same spot as what I do with my orthotic, but there's more of a gradual transition into a more of a subtle pronation on my part, on my running gait, than this orthotic. When I put this orthotic in, I hit, and it's like a immediate snap over to the inside of my heel. Probably was causing the pain, but nonetheless, I wouldn't say. I think it's a combination, a fix of all this stuff. I think it's a little bit doing something with that lateral side there. Definitely posting the rear foot. I can't tell you how immediate pain relief that was. Same thing with my hip. Immediate help in posting the forefoot there. That was terrific. And that's about all I got for you really on feedback for that. In general, I know you put a first-rate cutout in these. I've never had a first-rate cutout. I didn't notice any help, any benefit to it. It didn't do anything in a positive light for me, I don't think. And the fact that we're noticing a lot of improvement with a 4-foot, actual opposite, a 4-foot post, I'm guessing I don't need that. I hope this video helped you, and let you know kind of what's going on with a little visual, and maybe we can talk a little bit more on the phone. I really would like to get a new pair ordered as soon as I can. These are a great adjustment and a great help, 4-foot rear foot, but like I said, I probably don't have the right amount or in the right spot, and the foam is wearing away and it's flattening out already, and as soon as we can get a new pair made, I'd greatly appreciate it. I will talk to you soon. Thanks, Dr. Chin.